We need to have a serious conversation here at the top of the show. And, I get emails, people saying, oh, David, you're shilling for Hillary. How much is the Hillary campaign paying you? Nonsense like this. Obviously, that's ridiculous. I've been super clear. I supported Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary. Right now, Hillary Clinton is the best choice. We need to keep Donald Trump out of the White House. But there's clearly some kind of major misunderstanding that's going on between me and you in the audience, at least with some people in the audience. And we need to clear it up right now, but really go further and talk pragmatically about what the next 4 years could be, depending on who wins on November 8th. And what made me think of this is, the you're a shill emails, I can sort of easily disregard. It's mostly Hatriots. But last week, there were reasonable live calls and reasonable viewer emails saying, David, what do you like so much about Hillary Clinton? What good things will Hillary Clinton do if she becomes the next president? Let me be incredibly clear right now. Hillary Clinton winning on November 8th is not the victory. Hillary Clinton winning on November 8th is the minimum that we need to prevent worldwide embarrassment and the disaster of a clueless serial sex abuser vulture capitalist from being given the keys to the country, okay? If Hillary Clinton wins, that's when the real work starts, because it will be a rare opportunity. Getting a corporatist Democrat in office is not a progressive victory, right? But having 12 consecutive years of predictable, moderate, center-left Democrats in the White House is an opportunity, because if Hillary Clinton wins, that will be the first period of 12 consecutive years of Democrats in the White House since Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Harry Truman served consecutively from 1933 to 1945. You have to go back not that much less than 100 years to when we had more than 8 years of a Democratic president. If we can defeat Donald Trump, we haven't won yet. We've simply said, now the work can actually start for progressives. And I hope you're ready for it, because Hillary Clinton will be completely predictable, Pat, in what she will do, right? Ostensibly progressive on social issues, moderate on economic issues, with likely some things that we would think of as positive, neoliberal on foreign policy. On November 9th, if Hillary Clinton wins, I don't know what other programs are going to be doing, right, Pat? It'll probably be the launch point for Trump TV, as we've talked about. But on this program, I will celebrate that we finally have a woman president. It's about time. But I'm going to be ready to get to work, because that's the opportunity, not the victory.
And there's even some arguments being made by some progressives that a Trump victory would actually be better for us, because it would cause this sort of like liberal resurgency for the midterms and for 2020. I don't think that's the best way to go at all.
No.
But I think there's some legitimacy there. I think the best way is to just keep the pressure on her and maybe even primary her if need be.
I have no question that this let it all burn down mentality of a Trump presidency will embolden progressives. It may be true to some extent, but the Supreme Court, 3 Supreme Court justices selected by Donald Trump, I still don't think progressives are understanding what that would mean. We're going to talk about the real way that the election is I almost said the wrong thing there. Wow, talk about a Freudian slip. The real way that the election is rigged has everything to do with gerrymandering, and the Supreme Court is related to that. Corporate media is not going to be part of pushing for progressive change. On November 9th, I'm ready to go to work if Hillary Clinton wins. If Donald Trump wins on November 8th, good luck to the U.S. And we'll be here playing defense and trying to stop the insanity, but there will be no real opportunity. If Hillary Clinton wins, it's time to activate. It will be the biggest opportunity in nearly 100 years to move the country significantly to the left. And the circumstances are ripe for change. The country has moved left on many issues. If you look at the electorate, as left as ever on abortion, as left as ever on LGBT rights, as left as ever on the problem of income inequality and the way in which corporations have this oligarchical stranglehold on the country. We'll talk about that later. AT&T buying CNN. And a third Democratic presidential term will actually be the possibility of making progressive change to our country, right? The electorate has moved left, but by and large, our politicians have not. We will need independent media to achieve anything. And don't think I'm here cheerleading Hillary Clinton, because by electing her, things are just going to instantly get better, right? Donald Trump suggested this ludicrous notion in the third and final debate where if I get to be president and select Supreme Court justices, automatically Roe v. Wade will be overturned. Things don't happen automatically. That wouldn't happen automatically if Donald Trump gets his way, and Hillary Clinton winning won't automatically make this country more progressive. It's just going to open the door. I'll be working towards it, and hopefully you understand that. Now, in the short term, in the 2 weeks and a day that we have left until this election, we need to keep Donald Trump out. We need to vote in the down ballot races, particularly House and Senate, because that will be a major factor in what can be achieved. Don't email me saying, David, explain to me why you're so thrilled about the possibility of a Hillary Clinton win. It has nothing to do with Hillary Clinton's politics individually. It has everything to do with the fact that if progressives are ready on November 9th, or really in the third week of January when Hillary Clinton will be elected, we've got to go to work, and it will be time to actually say, this is an opportunity we've not had for nearly 100 years. Let's now critique the left from the left.